Panama, a name that instantly conjures images of a narrow land bridging two mighty continents, a place where the world's ships pass through a man-made wonder. But Panama is so much more than just a canal or a shortcut between oceans. For most, it's the canal, a marvel of engineering that links the Atlantic and Pacific, a symbol of human ambition and ingenuity. It's easy to let this iconic waterway define the country, but that's only the surface. But there's so much more. Beyond the locks and the ships, Panama is a land of contrasts. Lush rainforests teeming with life, vibrant cities pulsing with energy, and remote villages where ancient traditions still thrive. Beyond the rainforests and city skylines, Panama's true heart beats in its daily rhythms and quiet moments. It's in the early morning bustle of street markets, the laughter echoing through family breakfasts, and the gentle pace of life that invites you to slow down and savor each moment. The real magic isn't in the landmarks, but in the subtle, unspoken rules that shape life here. It's in the way people greet each other, the warmth of a shared meal, and the respect for family that runs deep in every interaction. To truly experience Panama, you have to look deeper. Listen, observe, and open your heart. It's about noticing the small gestures, the stories behind every smile, and the wisdom passed down through generations. My journey has been about peeling back these layers, learning from every conversation and every shared meal. Each encounter has revealed a new perspective, a new piece of the puzzle that is Panama. The adventure begins when you ask why people do what they do, why family matters so much, why time seems to move at its own pace, and why community is at the center of everything. I invite you to join me, not just as a tourist, but as a curious traveler, eager to understand the hidden side of Panama. Let's go beyond the guidebooks and discover the stories that locals share only with those who truly listen. We'll explore the taboos and the unspoken customs that reveal the country's soul. From colorful festivals to quiet family gatherings, every tradition has a meaning, every custom a story. This isn't about judgment, it's about appreciation and connection. It's about building bridges of understanding, just as Panama itself bridges continents and cultures. Let's discover the real Panama together. Let's open our minds, embrace the unknown, and find the beauty that lies beneath the surface of this remarkable country. Before we dive in, let's take a moment to talk about taboos, the unwritten rules that quietly shape how people behave in every society around the world. These are the invisible boundaries that tell us what's considered polite, what's frowned upon, and what's simply not done. Every culture, no matter how big or small, has its own set of taboos. They influence everything from how we greet each other, to what we eat, to how we express emotions in public. These rules might seem subtle, but they play a huge role in daily life, shaping what's acceptable and what's off limits. Understanding these unspoken guidelines is like having a secret key that unlocks deeper, more meaningful connections with the people you meet. It's not just about avoiding mistakes. It's about showing genuine respect for the culture you're experiencing. When you take the time to learn and respect local customs, you're welcomed as a guest, not just seen as an outsider passing through. People notice when you make the effort, and it opens doors to authentic experiences and friendships. On the other hand, ignoring or accidentally breaking taboos can lead to awkward moments, misunderstandings, or even hurt feelings, even if you didn't mean any harm. It's easy to feel lost or unsure, but that's part of the learning process. But don't worry, learning about taboos isn't about memorizing a long list of do's and don'ts. It's about being aware, staying humble, and being open to learning from those around you. Curiosity and respect go a long way. So, as you explore new cultures, approach each situation with curiosity, not judgment. Ask questions, observe, and be willing to adapt. Every interaction is a chance to learn something new. As we explore Panama's unique social rules together, remember, this journey is about respect, not comparison. It's not about deciding which way is better, but about understanding and appreciating differences. When we're aware of taboos, we help build bridges between cultures, not walls. We create opportunities for genuine connection and mutual understanding. So let's step softly, listen carefully, and learn together as we discover the richness of Panamanian culture. The journey is always richer and far more rewarding when we honor the unspoken rules that shape the world around us. In Panama, time flows differently. The city pulses with a gentle rhythm, and the people move with a calm, unhurried grace that's almost contagious. Here, the sun seems to linger a little longer, and the days stretch out, inviting you to slow down and savor every moment. Punctuality isn't a priority. Life moves at its own pace. Meetings and gatherings start when everyone arrives, not by the clock. Locals gather in plazas and cafes, chatting and laughing, never glancing at their watches. There's a sense that time is abundant, not something to be chased. Rushing is seen as rude, impatience signals disrespect. If you're tapping your foot or checking your phone, it's a sign you're not present, not appreciating the moment or the people around you. Arriving early or tapping your foot in line, that's a major faux pas. In Panama, showing up too early can make others feel rushed or pressured, and impatience is rarely rewarded. Instead, relax, strike up a conversation, enjoy the moment. Waiting is an opportunity to connect with others, with your surroundings, and even with yourself. I learned this firsthand, waiting for a guide who arrived with a smile. Right on Panamanian time, there was no apology, just a warm greeting and an invitation to enjoy the day together. My frustration faded as I embraced the local rhythm. I realized that by letting go of my own expectations, I could experience Panama more fully, noticing details I would have missed if I'd been in a hurry. The lesson: slow down, build in extra time, let go of rigid schedules, allow yourself to be flexible, and you'll find that travel becomes less stressful and far more rewarding. Use waiting as a chance to observe and connect. Watch the world go by, listen to the sounds of the city, and maybe even make a new friend. Adopting this slower pace isn't just polite, it's transformative. It opens your eyes to the beauty of everyday life and helps you appreciate the present. It's a healthier, more mindful way to travel. You'll notice the colors, the scents, the laughter, and the kindness that might otherwise pass you by. In Panama, patience is a sign of respect. It shows you value others' time as much as your own, and that you're willing to share in the local way of life. Let the local flow guide you. Trust that things will happen when they're meant to, and you'll find yourself more at ease, more open to adventure. Sometimes the best souvenir is a new perspective on time. In Panama, I discovered that slowing down isn't just a travel tip, it's a way to truly live. In Panama, asking about someone's job or income is taboo. Status exists, but it's shown subtly through manners, hospitality, or dress, not conversation. Bragging about wealth or possessions is frowned upon. Instead, people value character, family, and community. At a dinner party, asking about work can halt a conversation. Better to ask about family, hobbies, or favorite places. This approach leads to richer, more genuine connections. I learned to see people as individuals, not job titles. Conversations became deeper, about dreams, traditions, and values. Avoiding money talk opens doors to real understanding. In Panama, worth is measured by heart, not bank account. Let's connect on what truly matters. Family is the cornerstone of Panamanian life, extending far beyond parents and children. Multi-generational families live close, sharing daily life and decisions. Speaking negatively about someone's family is a serious taboo. Even jokes about relatives are considered deeply disrespectful. Elders are honored. Caring for them is a duty and a privilege. Greet the oldest family members first. It's a simple gesture with deep meaning. Ask about family, and you'll see faces light up with pride. Share your own family stories to build instant connection. Respecting family is respecting Panama's heart. Mistakes happen, but breaking a taboo can create real discomfort. Impatience in a cafe? The barista may slow down, feeling disrespected. Asking about someone's job or wealth? The conversation might turn awkward. Direct criticism or rejecting food? It can hurt your host's feelings. In Panama, indirectness and politeness are valued. If you dislike a dish, thank your host and praise something else. The key isn't perfection, it's mindfulness and respect. Observe, follow local cues, and apologize sincerely if you slip up. Panamanians appreciate effort and humility. Small gestures of respect go a long way. The goal: connect, not offend. The best travel tool? Open ears and a humble heart. Panama's culture reveals itself in quiet moments, helping elders, patient greetings, shared silences. Deep listening means being present, not planning your next words. It's a sign of respect that opens doors everywhere. Embrace not knowing, let locals teach you. A simple "can you tell me more" invites real exchange. This mindset transforms travel into meaningful connection. Respect is active. Seek to understand, not just avoid mistakes. Listening makes you a better traveler and a kinder human. As our journey ends, I reflect on what truly matters. Travel is about connection, finding common ground and celebrating differences. Respecting Panama's unspoken rules unlocks authentic experiences. It turns you from a spectator into a welcome guest. These moments, shared meals, heartfelt conversations are the real souvenirs. Panama's heart beats with family, community, and presence. Understanding their values gives us new perspective on our own lives. Travel becomes a mirror, showing us what we cherish. The world changes us, if we let it. Let's carry these lessons home with open minds and hearts. This journey isn't just mine, it's ours. Exploring Panama's hidden layers has been a privilege, and there's so much more to discover. If you value connection and curiosity, join our community of explorers. Every story is a chance to see the world anew. Let's keep turning the pages together. Thank you for sharing this adventure. Until next time, keep exploring. The world is waiting.